G'day everybody, it's Karen Brewer here, coming at you live from the Bush Telegraph from a little cemetery that's here at a place called Marae North. I'm trying to teach you all how you find them when you go through the cemeteries and you're tracing family trees. You're looking for the headstones that really stick up. This one in particular is, of course, a granite phallic symbol. And of course, as you survey this cemetery, you'll notice there's a great big one down there that's got the urn on it. And there's a number of them sticking up quite a bit higher than all the others, and they're the ones you're looking for because they are the families that were in fact infected with the masonry. Their symbolism will in fact be their downfall, and of course they've left it everywhere, haven't they? Because these stick up literally like dog's balls. Anyway, that's of course a phallic symbol, and that one's done in granite as well. And these would have been the original people that were infected with the Freemason network of filth. That one's even got some symbolism engraved at the top there. I hope you can see that. And of course these are the families that indeed crossed over and betrayed their own people. That's the network. We'll come down and we'll have a look at this great big one down here, because that's really revolting with the urn. Of course the urn means our seed and blood has been spilt here. And of course it's very important you also, when you're looking at these the history of these families, pay close attention to the symbolism that's also on the headstones, because it's often very revealing. And of course this one's got the urn, whole lot of symbolism. And of course that surname there is Johnson. Okay, and that's all done in granite. Big phallic symbol. These were the original Masons that infected this area of Northland. And of course the surname on that one is Johnson. Have a look at that, eh? Symbolism will be their downfall. My word, it will. And of course this one here is another granite one, of course, and that's done in the black granite sticking up. Obvious, isn't it? Anything that's got the urn on top's really very, very sinister. And so to all my Kiwi cousins, these are the names of the people on these graves with these headstones that stick up like this. These are the ones that betrayed you way back in the early days. And of course we've got more granite ones here sticking up, and this one, what a cracker. I hope you can see that. That's the Freemason handshake right at the top of the headstone of this one. I hope you can see that. Surname of, it's a bit faded. I think it's, it's a bit hard to read. But yeah, big Freemason handshake on the top of this one. Isn't it disturbing, eh? But that's how you find them. That's a great way to trace which tribes double-crossed you. That's to all my Maori cousins, because that's the reality. Isn't that disturbing? And of course this little symbol here, this 3, that's a re-replication of like the fleur-de-lis, meaning that they crossbred through that. Isn't that disturbing? My word, that's disturbing. Yeah, so they were the original Maori tribes people who actually betrayed you. They have been responsible for all sorts of sins against their own people. Anyway, guys, this is a cemetery here at Marae North in Northland, and it's very easy to spot who the filthy betrayers were, because all of these old cemeteries tell the history. And of course it's not a coincidence that those people's descendants are now sitting in your courts, they're sitting in your council chambers, they're sitting in your parliaments, they're sitting in your judiciary, they're sitting in your bureaucracies, they're sitting in your police forces. That's not a coincidence. That's the network, and it goes right through the family, generation to generation, you know, and This is how you find them. This is how you find the filthy.